Yo, Sanjay Uchiha here, people. What's going on? So, as you can tell by the video title and the thumbnail and all that, today I actually want to speak about Boruto. And I know it's been a while since I've actually spoken about any Naruto or Boruto-based content on this channel. And honestly, as you can tell, Dragon Ball is like my Dragon Ball content is what brings in most of the views on this channel, is that and my AMVs. But I mean, I do it because I love it. Like, I'll still talk about Boruto, but it's obvious I have been slacking on for like the longest while, honestly, because like the anime was just getting to me. It was just too episodic, too fillerish. But in recent times, and by recent times I mean over the weekend, I actually caught up to the Boruto anime. I left off at episode 33. I believe the last review I did was episode 32, and I watched up to episode 40 over the weekend. So what I'll do with this video is not really a review, but I guess just a casual discussion, a casual video about me just here talking about my opinion and thoughts on the Boruto anime as a whole, 40 episodes in. Of course, as per usual, this isn't really scripted, just my raw thoughts, really. So let's get into it. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, of course, as per usual. So the Boruto anime. So the first thing I want to touch on really is the fact that, like, going into it, it's not a standalone series. Like, as much as people want to say you wanna tell other people to give this series time, and I'm pretty sure it's going to build up and get much better over time, but you can't really blame someone for comparing the series to Naruto, really. And honestly, if you even compare it 40 episodes in, I'm sure viewers were much more invested in the story of Naruto than they are in Boruto, honestly, because 40 episodes in here, we're kind of what? They've graduated the academy and are on their first mission, whereas in part one of Naruto, we've already gone through the Zabuza and Haku arc. We've started Chunin exams. We're basically like midway through or just finished the second exam. And you're pretty interested in the diverse set of characters there, honestly. Whereas for Boruto, they've done a bunch of stuff, but it's overall it's not a bad series, but things are pretty meh. Oh, wait, hold on, my battery's dying here. Dang it. You know it's really unscripted when, and really casual discussion when I'm even like bringing up battery and all of that in the video, but whatever. So um, yeah. So that's my thoughts on the whole comparison between Boruto and Naruto there. Of course, Boruto the anime itself, I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's meh. The problem I've seen with Boruto is that it's incredibly episodic, even though it does have its arcs that lead up to, conflicts and resolutions, but it's just too reminiscent of if you were watching like filler in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, honestly. And yes, you could probably say that's due to the whole placement of where they started the anime with them being in the academy. But I just felt that it could have been better, honestly. And I guess similar to Dragon Ball Super, the it's really due to the whole production. Granted, the production of Boruto isn't as bad as Super in terms of the production affecting its quality. Because let's see, we have the Boruto anime, we have the Boruto manga, and all of that. And I mean, they gotta create these original stories to kind of buy time for the manga to build up at the end of the day. Which in this sense, in this case, since there's no like at this point, since the anime is not based on the manga, it is canon. It's not filler stuff, but it sure feels like it. But speaking on the good, I'd say for Boruto, the thing is, I'd say it has potential. I'm not gonna lie, it has serious potential. Scattered throughout the 40 episode run, there are some interesting tidbits. You can see the themes actually, pushing through the cracks of the the slow paced anime and fillerish feeling in the sense that you know there are certain themes like the old generation versus the new generation. Um, of course, finding your place in society. What else can I say? Really, the use of technology. A lot of things that are being pushed that are pretty much taken from our real world society and context that we have here, which I can really enjoy for what it's worth, as well as the fact that the world seems. The thing is with Naruto, it felt a bit focused on the cast itself. With Boruto, it feels like we are in a very, how should I put it, like a very much expanded world, expanded universe. Essentially, it's just refreshing to see how things have changed in light of the war. And honestly, it kind of feels like some of the stuff that I would have wanted to see adapted from the novels from the Naruto New Era project are kind of shown in tidbits here and there in the Boruto anime. So that's the thing at the end of the day with the Boruto anime is that it it has all these good aspects, but they're sprinkled way too far. Now that the kids have essentially graduated from the academy, the anime is kind of narrowing down and focusing on arcs that I think could really help to sell it. As of episode 4, they're on their first mission. It feels more, like it has a sense of direction now. I'm not gonna lie, even the past 7 episodes or so, like from like 35 or from 34 going up, um, there was a spike in writing quality. Honestly, I was actually really interested in seeing what was happening with them bringing back Kakashi for the graduation exam, and of course them speaking to the whole new age of shinobi and if they really want to be shinobi. No, Kakashi analyzing them and basically, well, for those of you guys that probably don't watch Boruto, but probably watch my Boruto or Naruto videos, essentially Kakashi came in to supervise the graduation exams, and they had to do the whole bell test with him. And he was basically concerned about the new age of shinobi and if they had the right mindset to become shinobi, all of that. And of course, especially Boruto, because he's good at everything and he doesn't really feel motivated to become a ninja for being a ninja's sake. He's just, I'll just do it and just eventually figure something out. But Kakashi was basically telling them that, you can't go into it with that mindset, essentially. And it really does speak volumes, really, because even us here in the real world, like sometimes we just do shit for and try to figure out stuff later, not because we have the mindset or the passion for certain things. So honestly, it kind of goes back to them saying that the anime, the whole new era of Naruto, has a lot of interesting themes being pushed into it, and honestly, they could blossom or bear fruits going towards the future of this, well, I guess this franchise essentially, where things will be more directed, more focused. Some of these teams have more time to shine, or at least they don't feel scattered all the way among some fillerish content. So that's it really. I'm going to start doing back Boruto reviews, probably not this week. I might, but let's see. But if not this week, definitely next week I'll be starting on my Boruto reviews again. Um, but yeah, the series has potential. Um, it's still worth a watch. It's not bad, honestly. And I'm looking forward, as I would have mentioned in a video I did last year in December, that this year for the Boruto anime, that they plan to actually redo the Boruto Naruto the movie. Um, in the they plan to redo it in the anime essentially, because apparently Kishimoto didn't get to include a few things, a few plot points, so we'll be seeing that in the anime, and hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a Dragon Ball Super movie rehash situation where we all know how those arcs went down. But yeah, so my advice, you can definitely check out Boruto. It's still worth a watch, especially if you were really invested in Naruto. It's still fun to see all these new characters, and anytime, the old cast makes a cameo and interacts with the new cast, it's always refreshing to see. And, as of episode 40, it does seem like things will be focused, and we're going into the Boruto and Naruto movie retelling, so it'll be good. And just to close off, the Naruto Gaiden arc with Sasuke and Sarada looking for her mom and all of that, and the arc in the mist, and those were actually pretty decent. They weren't half bad, honestly. But anyway, Sanjo Uchiha, this has been my, I guess impressions on the Boruto anime, really. I probably could speak more on it, but I don't want this video going on to like 20, 30 minutes, honestly. So that's all I have for this one. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.